Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. And if you know me, I like Toy to Life. I love everything about it. It was an era that was fun. And Skylanders and LEGO Dimension I have talked about previously on this channel. But one that I haven't talked about yet, and mainly because I don't own much of yet, is Disney Infinity. I owned it as a child. I had it. I played it with all the other 3 rotations, but it was the most forgotten for me, and honestly the worst out of the 3 off of the big 3. Um, so I kind of want to talk about it. So the reason I'm bringing this up today is because I found it while moving my stuff around. I moved my stuff to a different place, and we found the old Disney Infinity 2.0 from back then. I owned 1.0, never owned 3.0, and I honestly was kind of surprised. I honestly thought I sold these off because these were the ones that I bought the least of and played the least of. And honestly, for good reason. So, Disney Infinity kind of works in the same way as Skylander and LEGO Dimensions. You know, they're toy to life. You put them on their portal right here, and you play them in their game. The problem with Disney Infinity was always that there was lack of story and more imagination behind it comparatively to Skylanders and LEGO Dimensions. LEGO Dimensions and Skylanders have like an overarching story, and Skylanders, already had previous games that already solidified it into the series. LEGO Dimension had a lot of things going for it with, icons already there, like Batman, Gremlins, stuff like that. And their story was pretty long, and having worlds in it to go do stuff and having special things for each character was very nice. The problem with Disney Infinity is that even though there are different characters and there are popular characters to it, it was never fully there. When it came to playing in different places, you could not bring other characters that weren't from that series into it, and even some series, stuff like that, from what I remember. I recently just plugged this up to my Wii U just to see, and even then, it seems like you can't bring like some Marvel characters into their Marvel like little world unless you get like some character tokens or something like that. It was weird, but let's take a look at these figures because honestly, I kind of like them a little bit more than the other ones. So from a base figure standpoint, from all of these, obviously Lego is going to be the smallest. But if you look at it comparatively to a Skylander, it is big. Like these are humongous. Something that kind of goes for Disney Infinity, they're kind of just nice set pieces. I really do like they're just like foreground comparatively to Skylanders because all the bottoms are always the same, right? There's always like the leaf for, you know, the life. It's always the same. But these just changed comparatively to what series you have. Now again, I only have the Marvel ones because I don't have anything else. But I do like those in that way. Their little like base plate thing, or like these are like their story things, are kind of cool. They're just like see-through. Like they're just nothing but just see-through, which is kind of cool. Their portal is, I guess, kind of like it's sleek. It's a lot more sleek than the other ones. If I had to like choose Portal, I would probably go Lego Dimensions because that is like the most intuitive. And even like the off-brand Toy to Life amiibos, these are still practically like basically larger of. But we don't talk about amiibos because they're not real to me. But yeah, it is a really forgotten series, and I feel like if they just maybe didn't try to go off and do like, Toy Box and all you build what you want, maybe they could have done a little bit better. Because that was the thing that never really drawn me in, is that I don't have an imagination. I physically, when I was younger, couldn't think of shit to build. So it got pretty boring for me. But if they kind of just had like that story in there, I think if the multiverse kind of era, where every single game, multiverses, something like that was in place back then and still popular, maybe they would have done like that whole like you can play these characters in these levels and stuff like that. Now there are some weird ones. There's like Cars and like Nemo and stuff like that, which I guess I would understand you wouldn't be able to play in other places because how the fuck would that work? But still. And honestly, I was looking at YouTube for some stuff, and there's still people posting Disney Infinity stuff. Now, this is 9 months ago. Apparently, the 10-year anniversary was like 9 months ago, around a year ago. And comparatively, that's still not bad views. I would not expect them to at least get like 26K or nothing near that, 38K. Like, that's pretty good for a game that honestly kind of died as it started. It was never truly there. And there's still people posting about it. There's a whole like modding community behind it, which I find amazing. And if you're actually interested, you can go look at it. But yeah, it feels like they find stuff new every single day. Apparently there's gonna be like a Doctor Strange in there and shit. And then if you go down, he had like some Kratos mod or something like that, which is pretty cool. I'm glad that they're still able to find stuff to do with a game that honestly, again, just has been forgotten to time, and even into a genre that wasn't even fully explored by a lot of people. I think another reason too, it honestly kind of died and never really like bloomed, was because I don't know if they were the last or the middle child of Legos and Skylanders. Skylanders was the first, but I honestly I cannot like weave if Disney or Legos was first. If they were in the middle, that makes sense. Legos, honestly, again, I found a lot better and a lot cooler. I own a lot of the Lego stuff. I own most Skylanders, but Disney, I just was fully never in. And honestly, I probably still collect these. I want to collect every single one for just Toy to Life genre in general. Just I don't know, have like this like time capsule of just the whole genre in general. So I don't know, maybe I'll start collecting them and I'll start posting them on here just to show them off and eventually own the whole set. But if you just want to see what other ones I got, I guess it's just basically like the starter pack for that bundle. There's the only stuff in there. There are some other ones I own that I can vividly remember. I owned Baymax, I owned Hero, I'm pretty sure, Spider-Man, and the 1.0 like starter figures. So Sully, Mr. Incredible, and who was that third one? Jack Sparrow. So yeah, I definitely want to, but hey, they're honestly kind of cool. I like their figures a lot. Gameplay wise, at least on the Wii U, not the funnest from what I like from like 30 minutes of playing, but I don't know. Eventually I'll probably do it. Maybe I'll post some stuff about it, but I found it pretty cool to be able to find these stuff again and kind of just take a look at them, because I don't know, I've been drawn to them a little bit more recently, and when I get drawn to stuff, I really try to go in. I don't know why. It's always like, it's just something about me. But hey, thank you for watching. If you ever played Disney Infinity, tell me how you thought about it. Do you think it's better than Skylanders or Lego Dimensions? And tell me honestly why it was actually really nice to you. This might have been the only Toy to Life game you played, so I would like to know, because it's a genre that I never got into, but maybe I'll try to and just see what comes out of it. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Peace.